Good with you guys, man. It's Grind Life Productions back at it again with another video. I hope you guys been taking care of yourselves. I hope you guys have been working on your mindset, and most importantly, I hope you guys have been retaining your seed, because what you need to understand is that as a man, you have certain responsibilities, and these responsibilities are to survive. Take care of your family, do the right thing, live a righteous lifestyle. Keep God first. That's what you're supposed to do. But a lot of guys don't do this. A lot of guys fall off track and life gets tough. Now, life is already tough as it is, but why should we make it harder than it already is? Isn't there a way where how we can make it easier in a way? Even though it's already difficult, we can minimize the damage. In life, you have to minimize the damage, and sometimes the damage is dealt by ourselves. We deal damage to ourselves by making our own lives complicated. We deal damage to ourselves by making our own lives harder when it doesn't even need to be like that. We can choose the easy route. We can choose the righteous path, but a lot of us go against it because temptation is a thing. So sometimes we get tempted to go off the wrong path. Well, to go off the right path at that. Sometimes we just get tempted to do all the wrong things. When we know we should be handling our business, we don't do it because we're just not feeling like it at the time. But although we may not feel like it at a certain point in time, it does not mean that we should not handle our business at all. It does not mean that we should just straight up accept defeat. It does not mean that we should just straight up accept the L, because that's not how it is. That's not how it is. We need to stay on top of our business, and we need to handle our business, because that's the only way we can succeed, because nobody is going to give us anything in this life. As men, nobody's going to give us anything. Nobody's going to give us a handout unless you sell your soul, and then they force you to push all these weird agendas. But I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you do not want that. And I don't want that either. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for myself. And I don't want that for any man, because as a man, you should be able to call the shots. You should be able to run your kingdom. Nobody else should be able to run your kingdom. Nobody else should be able to tell you what to do. You already know what to do. Nobody should be able to force you to do anything. That's your masculinity right there. That's your manhood right there. Never give that up for anything. Never give that up for no amount of money. I don't care what it is. Hold on tight to that. Hold on tight to that. If you're dealing with a female that wants to eliminate your manhood, leave her. Leave her, because she's dealing with a real man and she can't accept it. So obviously she needs to go. You have to cut her off. I don't care how good she looks. You gotta cut her off. I don't care what she does for you. You gotta cut her off. Eliminate lust from your mind. We already talked about this in the last video, but this video is a bit different. Today's video, we are talking about why it is important to run to the front lines and attack every day. Why it's important to fight for the title of your life. Why it is important to become the king of your life. Because in this day and age, society is trying to push crazy agendas to the point where men aren't even men anymore. Some men don't even know what it is to be a man. Some guys don't even want to be men anymore. They want to be females. And don't cancel me for this. I'm not hey, it is what it is at this point. We already got this far into it, so yeah, I'm not about to go too deep, but y'all already know what I'm trying to say. It's a crazy world we living in, so we need to tighten up. And the first thing we can do to tighten up is handling our business. So I got some points, and y'all already know how we getting with that. I have 4 reasons why it is important to run to the front lines and attack every day. So let's get into it, shall we? So for the first one, you feel better when you're taking care of your business. As a man, when you're handling things and you're on a move and you're being productive, bro, and you know you got things going on, you know you got big things cooking up, you know you're not distracted, you know you tunnel, you know you focus, you know you locked in, you just feel better. You just feel better. You feel like nobody can stop you because you are the man with a plan. People don't know how to handle a man with a plan because most men have no plan. But you pop out on a scene and you got the plan. They be like, oh shoot, who's that? That guy knows what he got going on. That guy knows what he wants out of life. A lot of people don't know what they want out of life, so they just lost. They lost society. They want society to give them their purpose. But honestly, you have to find your purpose. And once you find your purpose, you have to work towards it every day because you have a date with destiny. You don't have a date with Sabrina. You don't have a date with Ashley. You don't have a date with Karina. You have a date with destiny. Forget these females. Forget them. You have a date with destiny. Now, if females want to rock with you, and there's a certain female that loves what you do and admires everything that you do, let her tag along. Let her tag along. But don't you go chasing after them. Don't you go chasing after them. And if that female starts to act a certain type of way that's not up to your liking, you got to let her jump ship. You got to let her jump ship. She can tag along for the ride. She could tag along for the ride. But if she wants to act different, don't stop your emotion just for her. Do not stop your emotion just for her. You have to let her go. You got to let her go so you can keep it going because you are working towards generational wealth. Never forget that. That is your goal. That is your purpose. That is your purpose. And you need to stay locked in on that because times are getting crazy. We are in the year 2024 where sex is just overly pushed. And we got to fight against that. We need to take back the control of our minds. We need to calm our lust down. Matter of fact, forget calming it down. We need to eliminate it. We need to eliminate it. And we need to focus on ourselves. That's what we need to do because when we focus on ourselves, all the good things come to us. But yeah, that's just the first point. But on to my second point. One day, you will get old. You will get old. Our notes keep falling, but I don't care. I'm going to keep on going. You will get old. You're not going to be as young as you are now. So, hey, all these days that be passing by and you say that you don't feel like getting to the grind, hey, I'm telling you, you're going to regret it later because you're going to wish you had the energy that you had right now. You're going to wish you had the strength that you had right now. But 10, 20 years later, bro, it's all going to be gone. You're going to be cooked because you played around with the game. You played around with the game. And when you play around with the game is going to play around with you. You don't take it serious now, the game not going to take you serious later. You're gonna try to get things going for yourself when you're like 40 years old. And then like, bro, life is going to hit you with a straight uppercut and be like, nah, you thought you should have did that like 20 years ago. Bro, you're cooked. Do it now. Do it now. Put the video games down. Put the video games down. Put the distractions down. Walk away from them. Walk away from the weed. Walk away from the alcohol. It's just slowing you down. It's just slowing you down. Live a sober lifestyle. Live a sober lifestyle. Now, if you're going out with some family or some friends every once in a while, not all the time, because you know how people get nowadays. They be going out like literally every week. How do you party every week, bro? Like, what are you doing? You're literally working to party and then you go broke. And then you gotta get all your money back up just to party again and waste all the money again, bro. That's pointless. That's pointless. These people not thinking about their future. They thinking about the short term. These people not focused on the long term. They thinking about what they can get right now. They thinking about the pleasures that they can get right now. But that will kill you. That will kill you. You can't focus on that. You have to let that go. You have to let that go. So if you can get it done now, do it now while you're young. You probably like 20 something years old. I'm 21 and I'm getting to it. If you're at that age, work now. So when you get older, you can enjoy life. That's what I want. That's what I want for myself. When I have my family, I want them to be able to enjoy life. Because I already put the work in. That's what I'm working towards. So yeah, we're going to stay focused on that. And you should stay focused on that too. But that's enough of that. On to my third point. Yeah, we cooking. You start to manifest your dreams faster. You start to manifest your dreams faster when you're actually focused and you're actually taking care of business and you're not even overthinking, and you're just doing the first thing that comes to mind, like all the difficult things that you know you should do, and you're not even playing around with it, and you just getting it done. Bro, you will get closer to your dream reality quick. You'll be there in no time. You will be there in no time because you were locked in. You were focused. You wasn't playing around. You was locked in. You was on timing. A lot of people in this life, they're not on timing. They feel as though they gotta sit back, relax, eat all these bad foods that just makes them sleepy and stuff, just because they probably had a long day at work. Bro, working that 9 to 5 job can only get you so far. And I'm not even trying to talk bad on 9 to 5s because I love 9 to 5s. 9 to 5 saves lives. It saves lives. You don't have to sell your soul. It's a guaranteed check. But when you have free time away from your 9 to 5, you should be focused on building something for yourself. You should have a side hustle going. If you have a YouTube channel, you should be focused on posting videos. You should be focused on posting videos. You should be focused on making content, because you need to get a bag. And when you get the bag, you can travel. You can see the world. You don't have to stay stuck in your hometown. Let me see if this mic's still on. It's still on. We're still cooking. So back to what I said. Rewind that. You don't have to stay in your hometown. You could travel the world. Life is beautiful. Get out there. You don't have to stay in the same 4 walls of your room, bro. You can get out. Bro, it's amazing. I'm telling you, once you travel for the first time, you're always going to want to travel. You're always going to want to get on that plane. You're always going to want to see the world. You're always going to want to go out there and eat the good food, bro, because it's amazing. So why do these detrimental things to yourself when you know you don't have to? Why have a baby at young ages when you know you're not ready for that? When you know you haven't seen life yet? Bro, don't do it to yourself. Do not cook yourself just yet. Give it some time. You'll get there eventually. But bro, enjoy your life first. And I'm not telling you to just go out and sleep with all these females, because hey, we on semen retention. Been there, done that. We don't need that anymore. The lust does nothing for us. We are on the path of becoming greater men, better men for our families. A lot of the old heads in this generation, they're crazy. They don't know what they're talking about, bro. They're bugging. There's only a select few out there that's actually handling their business. A lot of these old heads, a lot of these 30 and 40-year-olds, they still living with their parents. They still living like little kids. They still smoking. They still on a block every day. They still smoking weed on a block every day. They still drinking alcohol and all that other stuff, and just doing all these bad things that's detrimental to their lives on a daily basis. And bro, they're cooked. Sometimes you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but that does not mean you have to become one of these old dogs. You can become something better than that, but you have to believe it. These guys had no belief in themselves. That is why their lives turned out like that, because they didn't do anything to stop these crazy things from happening. Because honestly, if they didn't want these things to happen, then they would have been did something about it. They would have locked in earlier, but they didn't. So that's what they got to live with. But since you're not even at that age yet, assuming that you're not at that age yet, bro, do all the right things right now. Learn from other people's mistakes. I would say one thing that really helped me is listening to old heads, asking them like, how was their life in their 20s? What did they do wrong? What do they wish they could have did better when they was like at my age? And then once they tell me the information, I take it in, I process it, and I try not to make the same mistakes they did because I want to be better. I want to be better. But yeah, man, you just gotta want better for yourself. But on to the fourth and final point. You will enter a flow state when you are attacking your goals every single day. You're just in a flow state. Nothing can throw you off. You're immune to the BS. You're immune to the nonsense. And these people, they want to distract you. They don't want you to be great. They want to see you fail. They want to see you lose. But that's not in your future. And you know it's not. So you need to keep on putting in the work. You need to keep on going up. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Because it's all up to you at the end of the day. It's nobody else. You can't point the blame at anybody else but yourself. You can't point the blame at anybody else but yourself. So you need to get locked in, stay in that flow state. Stay in that flow state because you'll get so much done when you're in that flow state. When you're just not wasting time on your phone, scrolling 2-3 hours on TikTok, scrolling 2-3 hours on YouTube Shorts, scrolling 2-3 hours on social media. When you're just locked in and you're not really wasting your time anymore, and you really putting all that free time towards the things that are really going to help you and benefit you, bro, your life is going to get way better. And you will love to do these things because you know it's going to lead up to something bigger. That's when life becomes a video game. At this point, to me, life is already a video game. I haven't touched that PS5 in a few days now. About to be a week. I haven't touched it. I play it every now and then when I'm able to, but I don't even stay on it for that long. I stay on it for about like 10 minutes and that be it. But hey man, it's like I just want to drop these videos, and after I'm done dropping these videos, after I'm done doing all the things that I need to do for myself in a day, I just sit back, relax, and I go to sleep. And I wake up for the next day. I'm ready for the next day. I'm ready to attack. I'm ready to win. I'm ready to fight for the title of my life. And that's how you should be. But it comes with time. You will get there. If you are a human, there's no excuse for why you can't be successful. If another human can get successful, you can do the same thing. You have no limitations. The only limitations that you have are the ones you believe in. Me personally, I don't believe I have any limitations. So you should take that. You should take that and get better. Don't get bitter, get better. But that's pretty much it though. Run to the front lines, attack every single day, and just win. Be a winner. Who wants to be a loser? There's no fun in that. You don't even gain anything from being a loser. What do you gain from being a quitter? Nothing. If you could do something about it, do something about it. If you could change your life, change your life. If you feeling lazy, bro, say, all right, forget my feelings. I want to be better. And just do what you got to do straight up. That's how it is. But I ain't going to hold you guys for too long. Just like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're rocking with the content. Follow Grind Life Productions on all platforms. We on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, obviously. And follow Retention Life Productions on Instagram as well. We going crazy over there. And if you would like to book a one-on-one coaching call, email me at grindlifeproductions123@gmail.com. And if you would like to support the channel, I say, hey, donate to the Cash App. The Cash App is $CWill153. I repeat, $CWill153. Anything is appreciated. It doesn't have to be a specific amount. If you want to support me in the channel, then hey, donate to that. But with that being said, this has been Grind Life Productions, and we signing out. Yeah, y'all already know this. Peace.